Hello, let's sort this lighting out. Better. Right. Hello, me old fruitcakes, and welcome back to another video. Today's a random one, a weird one. A weird and wonderful one. So, I'm at work. I'm in the middle of Wales. Well, actually, no, I'm in the middle of South Wales, and I've got to be quick because I'm filming this on my little break time. But we've got a hell of a trip, and if it comes off and works out to be what I think it might be, then we might be onto a winner. And there's going to be lots going on, but basically, what's going to happen is I am travelling from South Wales from here, where I am working, all the way to Yorkshire, up near Leeds, to pick something up for the van that I wasn't actually going to be buying for the van just yet, but I was but I found a deal on the old Facebook Marketplace that I could not refuse. So I finish here about 8:30, 9 p.m. and then we've got to drive from here, like I said, all the way to there. So we can stay in the van overnight and pick the thing up first thing in the morning, and then turn around and drive all the way back home to Bristol, or outside of Bristol, but as close to Bristol as you may want. So yeah, that's the crux of it. I will tell you more about what we're doing a bit later, but I have to go back to work now, so I will see you in about 3 hours time when I finish work. But for you, it's going to be YouTube magic, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3. As you can tell, it's getting late and dark, so I'm going to get on the road. I've got to get fuel and get some AdBlue, so I need to get on the road, and I've got 3 hours and 40 minutes till I get to where I'm going. So let's go. It says my current arrival is midnight, which is going to be fun. Going to be really fun. So I'll show you a bit of the journey now, but I will speak to you when I pull up at my parking spot. By the way, I don't know where I'm going to stay yet. Refreshments for 4-hour journey. Check. Time to actually hit the road again.
People that arrive, the new orange profile, I think match very well with.
Well, ignore the top. Ignore how horrendous I look. I've arrived to, well, I put the postcode in and where I'm going to, where I need to be tomorrow morning. But it's 1:10 in the morning. I've been driving for well over 4 hours now. I've arrived in a place called Goole. Never heard of it before. Northeast of the country. Very industrial. Very industrial. And I'm trying to find somewhere to park up for the night, really, because I need to get my head down for a few hours because I'm exhausted, absolutely exhausted. And I've come across this Tesco's car park, which I can get in. So I'm just wondering, can I tuck myself away somewhere in this car park and stealth camp for the night? Can I stealth camp in a Tesco's car park? There's just a lot of sketchy characters, like hoodlums, riding around on their push bikes at 1:10 in the morning. Hoods up. I've seen 3 of them since being in this car park. But there is a couple of cars over there. Can you see? I got changed, by the way. I got changed in the back of the van. I had to stop in the services on the way up here. So I got changed into my comfies because I thought I need to be more comfier for the rest of this drive. But there is some cars there. And I'm just wondering, can I get away with tucking myself up somewhere like that? Let me show you where I am. Ignore the van beeping at me. This is where we are. I'm gonna put it right over there. Right. I'm gonna stick it right there, I think. But this is where I am in this car park here. I think that's probably the best bet. Stick it in that corner, stay out of sight, see if I can hunker down for a few hours. Let's go. Right. I am parked in Tesco's car park. Let me turn you around. So I'm right in this corner. I don't know why I'm whispering. There's 4 cars in this car park. There's 2 there. And there's 1 way over on the other side. So I'm gonna stay here. Hopefully there's safety in numbers, maybe. I mean, it's a bank holiday Sunday. It's Sunday with bank holiday Monday tomorrow. So fingers crossed there shouldn't be anyone floating around, but apart from people that are like just troublemakers, which is probably what I'm more concerned about. But I'm going to get in the back, black out all the windows, and get into bed. Travelled 4 hours, over 4 hours. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow, bloody hell, tomorrow I'll be picking up some alloy wheels for the van. Yeah, it's not something I need. And much to Danielle's disgust, because she'll be watching this the day it comes out. But it is something I want, and I've always wanted, and I always knew I would be getting for this van eventually. But I came across an offer on Facebook Marketplace that I just could not refuse. 4 BBS 18-inch alloys, all with tyres on them, with tread, and then 4 brand spanking new Comforcer all-terrain tyres to go with said wheels as well. So essentially 4 alloys, 8 tyres, all for the price of 500 quid. And I'm whispering because it's middle of the night and it's quiet. So, but good night. I'll see you in the morning. Get some sleep. Love you, bye. Good morning. Jesus. Oh. Good morning. Oh, I overslept. It's 20 to 8. I should have got up at 6ish to get there for 7. So I'm going to quickly get dressed and go over and see the wheels now. Oh, Jesus. I'll keep you updated. Do you know what I will say, driving through this town, which I didn't realise on the way in, is there are Union Jack flags everywhere, on every lamppost, and it doesn't really normally bother me, because where I live there are, in certain areas you can get, oh sorry guys, in certain areas you can get them as well, but yeah, it's everywhere, and I don't know, it just puts me on it. It immediately puts me on edge a little bit, just because of, well, and I know it shouldn't, but it does, because there are, like anything, there are idiots out there, aren't there? And you hear horror stories, and yeah, like, and even like, I put the video up a few weeks ago about the bloody council tax being charged to van lifers, and someone made a comment on there saying that I'd come over on a boat and I was staying at a hotel for 50 quid or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it just puts me on edge a little bit, but I'm gonna go over and see this gentleman about the wheels now, and let's see how we get on. All right. Right. Wheels have been collected. I didn't film it because I didn't want to film someone's random house. That's not fair, is it? That's not really fair. But wheels have been collected. They're in the back. They look great. Let's get back home. 3.5 to 4 hour drive home without stops. So yeah, 220 odd miles to go. So let's get home and I'll show you the wheels and we can go from there. Good morning. And it is very early in the morning. Oh, I'm not long woke up. I've got a lot of stuff to do today. But I'm conscious I didn't actually show you the wheels, did I? Because when I got home from that long trip, the family just wanted to see me. The kids came rushing out. Neighbour come down to look at the van. It was all going on, so I decided to just park on the drive and not come back to it. So now we're a couple of days later. It's actually Thursday today, and it's a very exciting day. Today we are, fingers crossed, getting the wheels fitted, the wheels that you haven't seen yet. So I thought I'd show you them now, and then I'll do a big reveal later. But this is what I purchased for £500. So we got 4 wheels. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. 18-inch BBS alloy wheels in pretty good condition. Black, all black. 4 tires on them with tread. I think they vary. There's a Yokohama one. There's a couple of other tires, but you can see them in there. They're gonna stay in there. They're gonna stay in there because we are getting them fitted this morning in a couple of hours, and I'm very excited. But what sold me for £500, mind, I paid £500 for those, and the alloys are in great condition, by the way. Great condition. There's a few scuff marks on them, but nothing to write home about. But they're in great condition. But this is what they came with: 4 brand spanking new Comforser CF100s, brand spanking new, all-terrain tires, and so that's 4 alloys and 8 tires. I mean, the 4 tires that are on the alloys have probably seen better days. Like, I probably could leave them on, but I want to get these bad boys on there. So that's all happening this morning. But how good is that? £500. I mean, that's why I was willing to travel like 4 and a bit hours driving one way, 4 hours driving back to get that. Because £500 for those 4 alloys and the 4 all-terrain tires. I mean, those all-terrain tires are probably about £400 on their own, right? For 4 brand new ones. So I cannot complain. Right, I'm out. Wheels aren't done. The wheels are not done, right? Because it's my fault. Well, it's not, I don't know. It's not. Is it my fault? I don't know. It's just I'm stupid, I suppose. So the wheels aren't done because obviously the wheels I'm having put on are aftermarket. They're not Volkswagen. The space inside the wheels, and I can't show you because I've left the wheels at the tire place. The space inside the borehole of the wheel, I will try and get a picture for the video, is bigger than the hub hole bit that comes standard on the Volkswagen mount, where you mount the alloy wheels. So you need something that's called spigot rings or spacers. I think they're more commonly known as spigot rings because spacers are also something slightly different, which didn't come with the wheels because, again, I wasn't aware that I needed them, so I didn't even know they existed. So I wasn't aware that this was something I needed to look out for. So what's happened is the guys have put the new tyres on the alloys and they've balanced them and they're ready to go, but they can't get them on the van because there's too much gap and play between the van and the new wheels to go on, basically, which would mean that it just wouldn't be safe. So we don't want to not be safe. So I've ordered some spigot rings now off of Amazon because they're literally just plastic rings that fill out the hole, basically. Imagine as like spacers, basically. And they should be with me tomorrow. So the guys were like, just leave the wheels with us, and tomorrow bring it back, and hopefully we'll get it put on. Fingers crossed. So come on, mate. Hopefully we'll get it put on the van. It's never simple, is it? Nothing is ever simple. Why? Why is nothing ever simple? Right, back in the van. Spigot, spacing rings, whatever you want to call them, they've arrived. I ordered 8 in the end because I wasn't fully sure on the size, but I've ordered the big ones and then a slightly smaller ones. Turns out that the bigger ones was the right ones. They turned up in time. It's now Friday. I've got to go to work tomorrow. It's Friday and it's 4:30. And basically I went down to test them that they fitted in the wheels. They fit in the wheels okay. The guys at Pro Tire, or whatever they're called, said come back at 4:30 and we should take about 10-15 minutes to get the bloody wheels on. Finally, this has been a farce. So yeah, about to head off now and go get them done. And let's see if this third time lucky, we can get some wheels on this van. Let's go. Right, today's been an absolute worldie of a week. Like, and when I say worldie, I mean it's just been one thing after another with this van. And as you can see, the wheels are not done because these spigot rings that I talked about for you seconds ago, for me days ago, well, yesterday, it's Friday, today's Saturday, you're watching this Sunday, so I filmed this part here yesterday, sorry, because the spigot rings I ordered weren't the right size. We thought we were measuring the right size, me and the tyre place, but we were wrong. With a bit more research, long story short, it turns out BBS make a specific size and you have to get like these aluminium ones, spigot rings, to fit, which I've now ordered. They're much more expensive, believe it or not. And they are coming and they will be delivered in about 10 days time. So yeah, the whole point of this video was our whole plan for this video was to create a video about putting the wheels on. Obviously, started this video, I slept in the car park at Tesco's. It was a fun, weird little stealth camp and I was really excited. And now at the end of the week, I feel deflated. And I sort of have to finish this video unfinished, if that makes sense, with regards to the wheels, because that's just how it works sometimes. And I film, you see on a Sunday what's happened that week for me. Like, that's how it works. So I've just finished work on a Saturday and I don't have time to film any other content to put out this week. So this is what you get. So you win some, you lose some, and recently it feels like I've been losing a bit, to be fair. But anyway, we still move and we continue. And yeah, the plan is, and there's a whole, apart, just set aside the wheels, there was a lot of other stuff that went wrong this week. And I'm going to do a video and you will see it next week because it just needed a whole nother video. And I could talk about it like this, but it would be a boring ass video if you just watch me sit here telling you everything that went wrong. But yeah, sorry, that again, it's been very disappointing. This is part and parcel of van life, really, isn't it? It's sometimes disappointing in how you get around it. But I will explain all what else went wrong this week, because quite a bit did go wrong with the van this week. I'll explain all that in next week's video. But so yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. Apologies, the content has been to those that commented on last week's video. I appreciate you, because that was a terrible video. You guys are my legends here, so thank you. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Consider liking and subscribing to watch terrible content like this. I don't know why you would, because the content's poor. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Love you, bye. Van life.